So I've been running Bambu PETG HF for a long time. And I ordered another order in bulk like I always do. And I received PETG Basic. At first I was a little disappointed, but let's dig into this a little bit more. So I went over to Bambu's website and per usual, it's out of stock. But there's also a note here. PETG HF is gone. So I imagine all the new PETG HF orders are going to PETG Basic. So let's check it out. Go to PETG Basic, they give you this little blurb. And basically they've improved every aspect. I think also that's not mentioned on here, the heat deflection temperature went up by a few degrees. So all the mechanical properties are great. How about the surface finish? And also PETG HF was matte, which really appealed to me. It made everything look higher quality. Are we gonna get the same out of PETG Basic or not? Let's find out. As far as the face of my parts, and ignore the leftover glue on the left-hand side, you can't really tell much difference in the two materials. One area that is a little bit different, you can see a little bit of an artifact there. It's not on this part. And some artifacts right here. This might be printer settings because I used the HF, which this is HF setting instead of the generic. Overall though, that's pretty minor and to be expected with a printed part. That's a pretty steep overhang to be printed with no support. The customers will care more that it's the same color rather than being the exact same quality, I think, in this case. Top faces are also really consistent. You can't really tell much difference in that either. Here's another comparison. The basics on the left, the high flows on the right. Pretty much the same. There's also a few imperfections on the high flow, so having imperfections on the basic, that's just the nature of printing with something other than PLA. One thing you will know if you're an HF user is it absolutely sucked if it got wet. So I run my AMS below 10% humidity all the time when running this. I'm also curious if the basic is as susceptible to humidity as the HF was. If they could improve that a little bit, that's pretty killer in my opinion. All of these are PETG parts. And as someone who uses this often, I'm gonna say, as long as this material is easier to get than HF was, which you could never find in stock, this was a good choice and I welcome it. So thanks Bambu. I know some people are gonna be disappointed. I'm personally okay with it. So one more thing I forgot to mention, base pricing is the same and the bulk pricing is also the same. So if you were basing the profit of your parts on this, it's gonna be exactly the same from basic to HF. So that's also good in my opinion. So let me know if you like this type of content. I don't typically do like news and politics related to 3D printing, but as a small business, it relates to all of us. So please let me know if you like this. I'll continue to do stuff like this.